Hi everybody, thank you for watching. This is my first video, so don't mind the whole background. I'm still working on that. I ordered 2 backdrops, but they are huge. When I mean huge, I mean huge. So for now we have a light switch. So I thought for my first video, I would just do a get to know me tag. I don't know if this is the original get to know me tag, but this is the one that I found. So let's just jump right into this. And if you have not already, please go subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. So let's just jump right into this. Okay, so the first question is, are you named after anyone? Well, not anyone real. I am named after Dana Scully from X-Files. That's what I've heard. If you guys don't know what that show is, go look it up. It's actually pretty cool. She's pretty cool. So I'm not that upset about it. When was the last time you cried? It was probably from like a movie. I don't remember. Or like some commercial. I don't remember. Do you have kids? I do not have kids. I do have a fur baby. She is a puppy. Well, she's not a puppy. She's just really little. So she's like permanently a puppy to me. Okay, if you were another person, would you be a friend of yourself? I mean, I like to think so. I mean, I think I'm a nice person, so I would be a friend of myself if I wasn't myself. Do you use sarcasm a lot? Yes. I am very sarcastic. I don't really sugarcoat things. I'm very blunt, so definitely sarcastic. What's the first thing you notice about people? I'm assuming this means like physical. I think typically the first thing I notice physically about somebody is like their teeth or their smile. I don't think that this makes a person at all. I just think that this is typically what I notice the first. But what's on the inside is way more important to me than anything physical. What is your eye color? My eyes are brown. Sometimes if it's really bright outside, they'll turn like a hazel kind of color, but for the most part, they are brown. Scary movies or happy endings? Definitely scary movies. I am obsessed with scary movies. I love them. Anytime I pick a movie, it's scary. Anytime I'm asked what I want to watch, it's a scary movie. So, and I know 2017, 2018, they're coming out with a ton of new scary movies, so I'm really excited about that. Favorite smells? Probably the perfume that I used to wear. I don't know why I haven't worn it, but the Fantasy by Britney Spears, and I know it's super old and you're like, you wear stuff by Britney Spears still? Yes. Her Fantasy perfume smells so freaking good. Anytime I wear it, somebody's like, what are you wearing? You smell so good. But right now I've been wearing Paris perfume from Victoria's Secret because I got it for Christmas and I've been loving that as well. So definitely my 2 favorite smells. What's the furthest you've ever been from home? I think the furthest I've been from home would be maybe like the Dominican. I did go on a cruise, so I went to Dominican, Bahamas, things like that. That's my guess. Do you have any special talents? Not really. No. I drink a lot of iced coffee. Does that count as a talent? Where were you born? I was born and raised in Delaware. What are your hobbies? Does hanging out with my puppy and watching reality TV count as a hobby? Because if it did, that's my hobby. Do you have any pets? I do. I have a Yorkie. She is 7 years old, but she's only 7 pounds, so people always think that she's a puppy. And I'm like, no, she's just really small. So, but she is just the best. I've had her since I was 15, and it's been me and her the whole time, and I just love her. She's my girl. Do you have any siblings? I do. I have one sister. We are 15 months apart, so she is 15 months older than me. And if you don't know, I am 22 and she is 23. So, in case you were wondering. What do you want to be when you grow up? Well, I think I'm pretty much grown up, but when I was younger, I wanted to be a teacher, and then I wanted to be a vet. Like when I was little, I had like the easel, like the dry erase easel things, and I was a teacher, and then I wanted to be a vet. I would always watch those like emergency vet shows, like in the morning they would come on, and I would always watch them. They were my favorite. So yeah, I would say those were the two things I wanted to be when I grew up. How tall are you? I am 5'7", 5'8", something like that. I don't exactly know, but I'm somewhere between 5'7" and 5'8". I think more 5'8", or like 5'7.5". Funniest moment throughout school. I'm assuming I'm gonna just choose college because I don't know, I didn't really like high school. So in college, this might be one of those like you had to be there things, but when I was in like the math center and my leg had fell asleep, and I like got up and I was like wobbling, like I could not feel my leg, like the whole leg was numb, couldn't feel anything. And it was honestly like the funniest thing. I don't even know if people knew, but I was like trying to walk like everything was cool, when really I couldn't feel like my entire leg. And I don't know why, but I just thought that was like the funniest thing ever. It's probably more embarrassing than funny, but I don't know why. I thought you obviously had to be there. How many countries have you visited? 2 or 3. I'm gonna go with 2 or 3. What was your favorite / worst subject in high school? Well, my worst was math. Horrible. I still don't get it. And what was it, the other favorite? I didn't really have a favorite subject in high school, but in college I loved sociology. That was my absolute favorite. I was obsessed with it. What is your favorite drink? Definitely iced coffee. I like sweet tea. I like Diet Coke. Things like that. My favorite animal would definitely be a stingray, because when I was younger, I was like 9 or 10, I went to, where did I go? Discovery Cove, and they have, I don't know if they still have it, I haven't been there in years, but they had that like swimming pool of stingrays, and it was the coolest thing ever. I was in there for hours, and my sister was terrified, but I was obsessed, and ever since then, like I love stingrays. And when I went to Key West, you could see them like laying on the bottom of the ocean, because the water was so clear, and we were like on a boat, so we were way out, but it was just, I'm like, they're obsessed. They're so peaceful, and they're just the coolest animals. What sports do you play / have you played? I don't currently play any sports, but I played a ton of sports when I was growing up. I rode horses for a while. I did soccer, gymnastics, cheerleading, basketball, softball. I feel like I'm missing one. No, maybe that's it. But I feel like I did a lot of sports, and I didn't really like any of them. They were just not my thing. Favorite memory from childhood? I would say, I don't know, I had a really good childhood growing up. I don't know if I can just pick one memory, but like with my mom, we would mostly go on like vacations, like cruises and Disney, things like that. My dad was very like adventurous. Like we were always boating. We still go boating a lot, but we were always boating. We had like tire swings, so it was pretty different, but it was still, I don't know, it's just very like opposite. But I mean, I think overall I had a really good childhood. I don't think I can just pick like one, like my favorite memory. How would you describe your fashion sense? Well, it depends on my mood, depends on the day, but mostly I go for like a cute, casual, comfortable kind of look. I mean, I don't really wear heels unless I have to. I like to be comfortable all the time, so definitely leggings, sneakers, t-shirts, flip-flops, things like that. Jeans. I own a ton of dresses, but I can't tell you the last time I've worn a dress. What phone do you have? iOS versus Android. I have the iPhone 7 Plus in rose gold. This is the first Plus one that I've had. I've always had the non-Plus ones, so I like it. I've never had an Android, so I can't really say, but I just like iPhones. I've always had an iPhone, and I'm going to stick with an iPhone. Tell us one of your bad habits. Probably ripping my nails off. It's horrible. It's really bad. Like, I have to have them painted because then I don't want to like mess them up. But if I don't have them painted, I will like rip my nails off. It's horrible. I don't bite them. I just like rip them off. And I don't know if it's like a nervous thing or like what, but it's horrible. So that is the end of the tag. I think that was 30 questions. It says it was 30. But I will be doing a vlog channel as well. I don't know what's going to be on this channel, or I'm going to make a separate channel. But if you are interested in seeing more of my daily life and more of my puppy, then just keep watching. And if you have not already, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. But other than that, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!